Welcome. You're right where you belong. Eugenia and I have been friends for 28 years, and while life phases and stages, racking up titles and all the etceteras in life keep us busy, we are intentional about keeping each other centered and committed, and to picking up right where we left off. After all, it's our life support. Welcome back to Life Support. Today, we're diving into a topic that a lot of us are quietly navigating but rarely speak on out loud. What nobody told us about motherhood and business. You know the vibe. We're told we can have it all, but no one really explains what all actually looks like. Spoiler, it's not always pretty. It rarely looks like a Pinterest version, and it definitely does not come with a manual. So today, we're pulling back the curtain on what it's really like to build a business while raising tiny humans. The truth, the chaos, the guilt, and yes, the breakthroughs. Let's get into it. Eugenia, how was your week?
My week was good. We celebrated a career milestone for my husband, so that was very exciting. And then we also did like a little Halloween decor shopping. As far as the weather, though, it was very rainy and cloudy for like half the week, but we made the best of it. So, yeah, how was your week?
It has definitely been good thus far. We are in fall break. So,
Oh,
right, already.
already?
But we
Okay.
started school before you though. So I don't
Right.
know if they do that where you are. Do you guys have fall break?
I think we do.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think.
So
Check.
just like, wait, a break? What was that?
Do we have a break or
Um,
do we have a break? I have to check.
yes. So we've been in fall break, which has been good. I feel like now we're always looking for every moment we can to just unwind and settle down.
Right.
So it's been good. Just I pulled out the pumpkins. So
Yay!
we're getting ready for fall. I recycle. So I may grab a thing or two additionally each
Yeah.
season, but for the most part, the things that work and I know that they, work with my home decor, I just recycle them, bring them back out, maybe add a candy dish or something like that. But I keep everything pretty consistent. But I am going to be decorating my porch later this week and just really trying to enjoy peaceful moments.
Right. I get you, girl. I understand. I cannot wait to see how you decorate your porch.
Yes, I love it.
I Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Girl, you know me, I've already had my fall decor out for a few weeks now. House already decorated, girl, and I think this week I'm probably going to move on into Halloween. So,
Okay. Well, how long do you keep it up? She's like, keep the train moving, keep the train moving.
you
How long do you
know,
keep it up?
this is the thing. I typically start decorating for fall, and I feel like I started late this year because I didn't do it until like what, maybe the first week of September.
Okay.
Usually I do it like maybe, you know, the last week of August or so, something like that. But
Okay.
yeah, I typically what I do is I decorate for fall. Now I'm not gonna get rid of my fall decorations. I'm gonna add in the Halloween because I'm more of a fall
Mm.
girly, so I have a lot more fall decor than I do Halloween. And
Yeah.
then I like to kind of keep my fall decor up until I don't know, maybe like the first week or two of November, kind of, and then switch to Christmas. So
Okay.
that's kind of why I keep it. I keep it for a while. I'll blend in the Halloween, take away the Halloween, keep it a little bit more fall. Then I switch it to Christmas. That's typically what I do.
Yes. You have like a whole transition schedule. I love that.
Yeah, yeah, that's usually how I work it.
How long does
But
Christmas stay up?
if I switch to Christmas, like I said, I think it's usually like maybe the first week or two in November is when I'll start decorating for Christmas. And I won't take Christmas down until sometime in January,
Oh,
honestly.
okay. Okay.
So, yeah. What about you?
I
How do
love
you do
that.
yours?
Um, it's similar. I feel like you're a little bit ahead of me for fall. like for
Yeah.
fall being like late August. So usually, which I'm kind of late this year, but usually the beginning of September is when I set everything up. I kind of do like you, where I kind of layer in, holidays as they come along, but kind of coordinating everything to where it still kind of meshes together.
Mm-hmm.
So I will probably keep fall all the way through until like mid-November. But with that being said, I still usually have my trees up November 1st,
Oh, okay. Okay.
you know?
And you don't
So,
the tree till
yeah, well,
mid-November?
like I'll keep like fall items like through Thanksgiving,
Okay, yeah.
but then I'll still already have my trees up the 1st of November.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Oh,
will carry to probably like the second week of January.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. I guess that's the
Yeah.
same with like, but sometimes I get like a little stuck because I'm like, okay, do I just want to do full-fledged Christmas at Thanksgiving or do I want to? But you kind of like, you marry the
Yeah.
two in a way.
I, yes. Well, I think it's
Oh,
because like I still want the table to look harvest-esque,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
until Thanksgiving is over. But everything
Okay.
else around the house is Christmas. Christmas has
Okay.
already exploded by that point,
Gotcha. Gotcha. I know what
and then as soon as Thanksgiving is over, all table decor transitions to Christmas
Christmas.
decor.
Hmm.
Yes. But
Okay.
I integrate like with fall, I integrate like my pumpkins, like it'll go from like leaf napkin rings to pumpkin napkin rings, like towards Halloween. And then it'll then turn into like, you know, a winter wonderland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Cool.
extra. Look, just extra.
Just who would have known? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So, why don't we start with the lie, the fantasy that a lot of us buy into, sometimes without even realizing it, that you can build a thriving business while your baby naps in a clean house with fresh coffee and flawless skin. No one told us that nap time hustle might mean you crying at your laptop with one boob out and goldfish crackers in your bra.
Absolutely. The truth is, you will feel like you're failing at both some days. The
Mm-hmm.
balance is not a destination, it's a daily negotiation. Your capacity changes, and that's not weakness, that is reality. No one tells you that postpartum hormones don't care about your launch schedule or that you'll be writing email funnels while pumping in the car. Or that some weeks you're on fire and other weeks you're just trying to keep everyone alive.
Yes. Certain topics constantly come up in my conversations with other moms in business. One being the invisible load. It's the mental tabs that are open at all times. Did I confirm that Zoom call? Did I RSVP to the birthday party? Do we have diapers? Did I post on Instagram today? Is that a client email or the school nurse? Running a business is a full time job. Motherhood is a full time job. And somehow we're doing both at the same time, often without a village or systems or even enough coffee.
True. Here's the part
Mhm.
that no one really says out loud. The guilt is constant, and feelings of not doing enough can feel suffocating. If you're working, you feel like you're not mothering enough. If you're mothering, you feel like you're neglecting your business. But
Mhm.
here's your reminder, you're not failing, you're building two legacies simultaneously. Okay, now that we've vented, let's get practical. Here are some lessons nobody told us, but we've earned through lived experience.
Mhm.
Our seasons will shift, and we have to let them. There are hustle seasons and rest seasons. You have to respect both. Don't compare your slow season to someone else's highlight reel. You have to stay curious and not perfect. This is the season for experimentation and learning. Build roots before your branches. Focus on your core mission, your value, and your systems. Accept the slow growth in these seasons. Not everything needs to go viral. Depth comes before scale. And find your people. Network with other entrepreneurs, mentors, and collaborators. The truth is, you need support, and that's a period. Whether it's a babysitter, a partner who really helps, or finally hiring an assistant, doing it alone doesn't make you stronger. It just makes you more exhausted. You have to double down on
Yeah.
what's working and not getting distracted by shiny objects or new initiatives. You have to delegate when you do have this help. You can't scale or do everything alone. Maintain your boundaries. Growth can lead to burnout if not properly managed. And you have to often revisit, which this is a key for me. I have to often revisit my why and make sure that I'm scaling the right version of my business. We have to scale with intention, not just ambition. Once you realize how you want to scale your business, you have to audit accordingly. What's draining you? What's no longer aligned? And then let go without guilt. Pivoting or pausing is not failure, it's refinement.
Boundaries are your best friend. That means office hours, phone free dinners, and learning how to say, not right now, without guilt. You got to make sure to set those clear boundaries, because if you do not, you will be exhausted, and then you cannot give, much of yourself to your business or to, your children or your husband. So that is very, very crucial. And that's something that I think that I learned, over the years. It took some time because of the guilt, but it's something that I did learn. You also want to build a business that serves your life and not the other way around. Don't just chase revenue, chase freedom. Build flexibility. Create systems that run even when you're offline being a mom. You also want to let motherhood sharpen you and not silence you. You are more creative, more empathetic, and more resourceful because of motherhood and not in spite of it. So here's what I want to leave you with. Motherhood and business are both sacred, messy, and powerful roles. You're not doing it wrong. It just feels hard. You're not alone if you're overwhelmed. And you're not behind if your pace looks different than before you had kids. You're building something that no one else can build, not just a brand or a business, but a life that's deeply yours. So whether you're listening while nursing a newborn, answering client emails, or hiding in the bathroom for 5 minutes of quiet time, I know those days. Just know you are seen, you are strong, and you are doing an amazing job.
Yes. If today's episode resonated with you, share it with a mama in business who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and come hang with us on Instagram at @thelifesupport_. Until next time, keep building, keep mothering, and keep being the magic. Bye. If this episode inspired you, we'd love to hear your biggest takeaway. Slide into our DMs on Instagram at @thelifesupport_.
If you haven't yet, make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a Power Hour pep talk. And leave a comment. It helps other mamas find us and transforms one mom's hustle into all of our community boosts.